Well. I thought about playing with you and restarting the countdown timer or something like that, but I didn't wanna drag it out more or be so mean. The first 5 minutes, of course, were already something people didn't want, but I just wanted to just tease you a little bit. Anyway, I don't know if you've seen the video earlier today or not, the me going through the army, but I assume not everyone has, so I'll go through the units at a quicker pace in the video again. And of course, if you have questions or something, I'll be here to answer them. And after that, I'll probably also, if you're interested, go through the most interesting or most impactful non-South Africa changes as well. So if you've seen the video already, next couple of minutes are unfortunately not going to be anything new, but I'm also just mostly here to answer specific questions that obviously I can't do with a video. So, you know, if you have questions, get them out here. South Africa will not be in a coalition with anyone, no. Logistics, nothing really special here. You can get the commandants in all of the transports. I'll go over them in just a second. You get 10 and 40 point supply truck. Nothing fancy. The other CV vehicles, Olifant is not too bad, 430 points. Tank with like acceptable all-round armor. Actually, yeah, no, seems mostly normal. I don't know, the coloring here threw me off guard a bit. Is Mac dead? Probably not. Plowman, yes, it did get nerfed. South Africa does not have an actual super heavy tank, no. Yeah, this one actually is 6 space per card, so it has the same availability as a Jeep's V, but you get 1 armor round and most importantly 10 HP. Interesting. And the transports that you get, the ground transports. So you have your basic 10 point wheeled CVs with basic MGs, nothing crazy. You have the Caspier K car, which is 1 armor with an autocannon. It's essentially a worse VAB T20. Autocannon has the exact same stats, except the K car has 5% less accuracy. Other than that, it's very, very similar. Then you have the Rattel series. The Rattel 20 is essentially again the VAB T20, but you get 2 front armor instead of 1. You're a bit faster. But the Rattel 20 gets an availability penalty with all the infantry it comes with, basically. So that is the trade-off. While you're not more expensive than the VAB T20, you do lose a good chunk of infantry when you take them, or a good chunk of availability. Rattel 20 gets an additional Milan F1 launcher on top of that it can fire at the same time. Rattel 60 is a mortar transport, 2 HE mortar, not a lot of ammo though. And the Rattel 90 has a heat gun with decent range and good HE, but not a lot of accuracy and not a very high amount of RPM. Not a lot of AP, and obviously no way to defend itself versus helicopters. Alright. South Africa does not have an actual super heavy tank. The heaviest tank is a Wargame. I mean, at the end of the day, it depends on what you call a super heavy, right? 23 AP and 20 armor, which isn't too bad, but you know, it is your only actual heavy tank. Similarly to the Swedish STRB 121. 8 RPM, non-auto-loaded, 4 HE on the gun though. Decent speed, but also pretty bad autonomy. There's no worry, Remco. I appreciate it anyway. When the patch on for the DLC on the 30th of September. I will do a general change video once the DLC is out, because I don't know, I have no way of knowing if something else is gonna change in the next 2 weeks. And it's always easier if Eugen has a complete list at the ready of everything that's changed, so I can go over that, through that. But I will go over the most important changes right here. 1 second. You get 3, or like in South, well, given that you can only play it in South Africa, you get 4 of them down with it. You know what? I'll just create a South African deck so we can see the availability. South Africa does get an availability bonus of 20%. So the Wargame has a base availability of 3, but you know, 20% extra means you get 4. I'm mostly gonna play South Africa, but I will also go over some other changes. Will the meta change much? I would say so, but I don't think... Let me put it this way, I don't think any of the decks got nerfed so hard that suddenly they're not meta anymore. Roycats, yeah, will very much be the South African. That makes sense. Alright, infantry tab, you get some basic Ridiculous Rifle squads. You get a Bockup basic 10-point infantry, though RPG 7, which is unique for Blue 4. But you can see the availability, right? In the basic transports, you get 24 down with it and 19 up with it. Rattle 20, it's 17 and 12, right? That's like a significant chunk lower. It's like nearly a third that you lose here. So quite a lot. For South Africa themselves, not a huge deal, again, thanks to that availability bonus. But in mixed sex, for example, you definitely do notice the lack of availability. Bockup 90, effectively the same loadout, but their anti-tank weapon now has 23 AP, 60% accuracy, and 700 meters range. Again, all the transports, you know, all the Rattels, all the Caspiers. Buffaloes are your 15-man squads. They have an HK21, which is essentially a mini-me, so it's practically the best MG you can get. But for 25 points, you have basic RPG-7, your only shock. You have 15 men, but not particularly good. Both the Buffaloes and the Buffaloes 85 do not get access to the Rattels, right? So not the actually armored transports. You only get one armored transport, so helicopters. Buffalo 85 now. Yes, there will be gameplay. Buffalo 85, for 10 points more, get a worse MG, but most importantly, they gain the Milan 1. Now, a lot of people, me included, were quite wary of these when they got first announced and skeptical as to how broken they might be. So far, in all the testing and all the games that, you know, I've played and most others have played, not really a problem. Like, don't get me wrong, they're good, but they've never felt like ridiculous. You know, they've never felt on a level like Maglan, something like that. Again, don't get me wrong, they're good, but not broken. And in some decks, they're even hard to fit in. So they're, unlike some other infantry, as you will see, by no means a must-take. Maybe a must-take in Modo, but not in unspec. Wargame, 15 HP reservists, but again, you only get 10-point transports at, as the cheapest transport. Or you can also get the K-car with the low-end autocannon. It's an expensive ATGN squad that can defend itself. Doesn't seem useful. Quite the contrary, it's actually very, very useful. Normal squads like this, like the Milan squad, right? If they're in a town, you can just walk up to them with any kind of infantry, and, you know, the Milan will just lose. You can't do that with Buffaloes, right? If they're in a town in a defensive position, you can't just do that. Then we have the Inflict, which is a unique fire support squad in a sense that it fires a MLRS tube, which in game terms is essentially a recoilless rifle, but 1925 meter range, 4 HE as well, and 225 suppression. Now here's something you have to keep in mind. If you look at other recoilless rifles, like let's say the Unita, the B10, you might think, hey, that has 328 suppression. It's actually a lot more. Not completely correct. The suppression you see on recoilless rifle squads, etc., is the suppression on their AT weapon, on their AP power. If they shoot with HE at infantry, they all have a suppression value of 50. So not even 1/4 of what the Inflict has. So the Inflict not only can deal a lot of damage over a lot of long ranges, but they can also stun and panic really well. But of course, 5 HP and no notable primary weapon, and like no way to really defend themselves against proper vehicles. They're just mostly defensive powerhouses and will generally need support unless it's like a very low intensity flank or something like that. You can rarely leave them just on their own. Mechinf, another shock squad. Keep in mind they're armored only, and you do get Buffles and the Rattel series in armored. So wheeled transports and a few other vehicles in armored. Not a fan personally, but you know, it was the choice between either armored or mech, and I think most people would agree that armored is the less bad choice, I suppose. As said, Mech-Inf are essentially like Rima, base Rima, Iraq F1, they get the whole Rattel series. Mech-Inf 90 again have the 23 AP launcher. Milan 1, that's the Milan 1 squad. Parabat are essentially blue for Motschützen, 15-point shock squads, but they don't get an RPK, they just get basic MG, like, you know, a lot of squads, I guess, but not the RPK like Motschützen. And they don't get 5-point transports or the Rattel series, right? They only get like the very light transports or helicopters, you know, the airborne troops. Parabat 90 now come with a mini-me stat clone again, not unlike the basic ones, and once more the 23 AP launcher. You have Flamer squads, base SASF, which are similarly to FJB, they have a decent AT weapon, but an absolutely horrendous anti-helo weapon. But you know, with their veterancy boost, at 40% accuracy is at least not too bad. SASF 90, Appelas and A-Stinger, very, very strong, of course. Essentially SAS on steroids, but they're also more expensive, and they're prototyped. Then you have Stinger, Strela 2 and Strela 3 squads. Support tab, we have the Cactus, which is essentially Crotal. Actually, let me go over the previous questions. Why bother with Buffalo when you have Inflict? Well, two different roles. If you go Moto, do you lose only the Logim and the Olifants? You lose the Logim, the high-end Olifant, the 80.1, and you lose the Mech Inf and the Mech Inf 90. I think those are the only things you lose when you go Moto. Inflict seems like a napalm launcher in terms of damage. Yeah, you could say that. I know that the Inflict uses a rocket launcher, like essentially an MLRS tube, right? But for gameplay purposes, you know, it's like a recoilless rifle. I'll go over armor and marines later, hold on. But some of the marines, especially when it comes to planes, is not final, right? A lot of, like, you can see it on the bottom left, right? Can you see? Oh, I turned on off my mouse pointer. Hold on a second. There you go. As you can see on the bottom left, it's preview version, right? Not everything is final. Finland is not basically dead. DLC is good, I would say. They are not Modritzen, yes. What I mean with is they are, well, before the Yugoslavian DLC, Modritzen were the only 15-point shock squads. 15 points, 10 HP shock squads, right? They were unique in that case. Then base Proletariat arrived and now Parabat arrived. That's what I mean with Bloom for Modritzen. Oh, never mind, there's also Spadok, Ronjarc and Visatkari. But everyone just thinks of Modritzen, but I get what you mean. It's not really very clear what I mean when I say that. Alright, so basic Crotal. Cactus is an upgraded Crotal, has Fire and Forget now. Increased anti-healer range, 175 meters additional, as well as 5% extra accuracy. Then we have the Roykat ZA-HVM, which is radar. The previous ones were not, of course. Has the same range and accuracy as the SAHV, is not Fire and Forget, and has significantly higher anti-plane range. And being on the Roykat chassis, incredibly good off-road speed of 120 km/h, as well as 3 front armor. Then we have some mortars, 2 HE, 3 HE, and 5 HE, whatever. Then we have the Rover, which is an MLRS, a Napalm MLRS on a Jeep chassis. Valkyrie, which is an HE MLRS. It's alright, it doesn't have amazing stats, like no crazy high rate of fire, no crazy low aim time, nothing of the sorts. Battler, cluster MLRS, similarly to the RM70 on Red 4. Saxton, as thus far I think the only 4 HE howitzer, not mortar, but howitzer. Not really sure how well that thing performs, but might give it a try, who knows. Rhino, 10 seconds aim time artillery, high end, the most accurate tube artillery in the game. Also available in armored. And has a very low rate of fire, but very accurate. Istervark is essentially like the Norwegian NM whatever, it's really, really bad. Bossvark is like a ZSU drag, and then with the Roykat ZA, which is gameplay-wise, a wheeled Gepard, but once again, being on the Roykat chassis, 120 km/h off-road, 3 front armor, very, very fast. What is the point of freezing the armor width if you're doing the whole thing again? Because a lot of people just didn't watch that. And I'm just going through it very briefly, and you know, it's also just, you know, answering questions. Logim, of course, I went over Optimum. And I'm doing this much quicker as well. There will not be a collision with South Africa. Optimum will not be in motorized. This is the heaviest tank you get in moto, 11 armor, 16 AP. The other two Olifants are just low-end Centurions. Again, if you're really interested, either watch the armory tool or just pause the video. Over these units that aren't particularly interesting, I won't waste a lot of time. Roykat 76, again, very fast, medium optics, 3 front armor. Amazing accuracy and stabilizer, only 7 RPM, only 12 AP. Only 2 HE and not full range. It's a good unit, but not good against like anything that's a tank. You get a timer after the armory, no. 105, same thing, but 17 IP, better rate of fire, better HE, better range. And a prototype. Both are available in armored. I mean, you can see everything is in armored here. Reki, Alouette, Eland, Eland 90, and Tyke, nobody cares. A Recon Roykat has the same, it's essentially the same one as a low-end Roykat, but very good optics and medium stealth. Other Pathfinders are essentially Shock's versions of Formosa or Navy SEALs, so you get a grenade launcher instead of an AT weapon, but also cheaper or lower price and higher availability. Cheap SASF sniper are like the Reki or the Sankei, you know, anti-material sniper rifle trackers. Like the Bedouins, instead of an AT weapon, they get an MG. And the XH1 Alpha, good optics recon healer with a high rate of fire autocannon that is on a turret, right? So unlike the Gazelle cannon, the whole helicopter doesn't have to turn to aim and shoot. So much stronger, or a lot more deadly really, but also slower with only 220 kmh. Vehicle we have the Ferret Antagon, Ferret Mark II Milan, and the Rattel. The only really, you know, the most notable vehicle here. Essentially a Swift carrier. The Swift, speed-wise, has the same speed as a tow missile. Gameplay-wise, it's essentially an ITO with 10% extra accuracy. Fires 3 in a burst before having to reload, and 2 ammo really helps that it doesn't just immediately get one shot by any tank at max range. Pathfinders also have 10 RPM less than Seals and Formosa. Let me check if that's just a in-game armory thing or also gameplay-wise, because I didn't pay attention to that, so that'd be very interesting. You are actually, funnily enough, hold on. You're not quite correct actually. The Pathfinders have the exact same rate of fire on their grenade launcher as Formosa, which is a different rate of fire than what the Navy SEALs have. The Navy SEALs actually are the ones with the lower rate of fire. The real rate of fire, I'm not sure. What does it show in the armory? 62. Hold on. Because the actual rate of fire of both Formosa and Pathfinders is 41.38. Let's see. So yeah, they actually... Hold up, this is very interesting. Yeah, both Formosa and Pathfinders actually only have 40 shots, not 70 or 60 like it shows here. And the Navy SEALs actually only have 36. Yep. Sounds weird, but that's how it is. Yeah, Rover is a rigorous rifle, cheap rigorous rifle on a 1 armored thing, and the Rattle 90, which is the exact same thing as a transport, but no infantry in it. Helicopters, we have the Alloy K car, which is just an autocannon helo. It's not too bad actually. The XCB-1 Beta, which is basically a support helicopter, autocannon, and rocket pods. It has 2 AA missiles, but with only 2 relatively mediocre ones. You're not gonna do like aggressive helo hunting or anything with this. Beta 90, 80 helo, right? It carries rocket pods and the autocannon again. It's a very good autocannon, by the way. And the Ingways, 26 AP, 2,800 meter range, practically like Hellfires, but significantly slower. They once again have the tow missile speed, so they're not nearly as fast as those Hellfires. And the Roy Valk, no stealth, even though it somewhat resembles a Tiger at first glance, maybe. No stealth, medium optics, but more HP and more speed. Carries the same anti-tank weapons, the same CT-3A2 Ingways, but also 4 Mistrals, and once again the same autocannon. Last but not least, the planes. You have the Buccaneer with 4 30 AP semi-active, 35% base accuracy, slow as plane with no ECM and low time of target. Looks garbage, but it's actually not that bad. Cover, high-end 2-2 ASF. With 2-2 I mean like 2 short-range, 2 medium-range missiles. Like a Barak 2, very, very similar. Cheetah D is your seed plane that actually has very short-range seed bombs, so to speak, that are HE only. You can also fire position with them, by the way, which you'll probably see throughout the day. Saber and Impalas for some rocket pod planes. Mirage 3 ZZ, that's very, very low on the ASF. F1 ZZ, very low on Helo Hunter. But I guess it's not too bad, right, with 20% ECM. Cheetah C, very similar to the Carver, just a bit, you know, lower, no, not low end by any means, but like less ECM, a bit less accuracy, and less HG on the short range missiles, you know, but also gets higher veterancy. Then we have a similar, like same missile on the 3 EZ as on the Buccaneer, but you only get 1, of course, and still, you know, same accuracy, same AP, etc. But you can get 2 on Elite, but personally not really worth running. F1 AZ for a cluster plane, 6 bombs. Cheetah E for a really horrible bomb payload. It's honestly an insult of a bomber. Cheetah D2, 2 15 AG laser guided bombs, so you hit top armor with this, and they're, you know, they're homing. Very similar to the Q5D, but you're a good bit faster. Good ECM and some usable short range missiles, and then a useless napalm bomber and a, at the moment, pretty bad HE bomber row. Who knows? Maybe this will get buffed. All right, this was a speed run through the armory. As 10 people have answered, no, there will not be a coalition. There will no. Okay, I can show you the specializations for South Africa. So you can play motorized armored support Marines airborne. If you go 1985, you can do a motorized armored support Marines airborne. If you go 1980, you can still do that. Although I'm not sure if this is intended. I don't think this might. I'm not sure if everything like in here is intended, but maybe it is. And also at the moment, I think some of the Marine spec planes are in Marines that aren't supposed, or vice versa. Canberra should get 15 HP. Maybe. A lot of people have brought it up, and you know, I also brought it up to some other people who are in the beta, and they have agreed thus far, so that could bring it back. So, you know, maybe that'll happen, but obviously no guarantees. Does South Africa will make an OP no nation hater decks? Well, by which you mean mixed decks. Let's briefly. Rhino has 10-second aim time, yes. Let's briefly go over the most important non-South Africa changes, or non-South Africa, yeah, changes that, you know, aren't South Africa, of course, shall we? Because I think a lot of people are interested in this. So I'm just gonna go in. Okay, let's see. So first of all, Commonwealth, 10% availability bonus. Then we have Eastern Bloc, 10% availability bonus. Baltic Front, no availability bonus anymore. So that's already number 1. Now, for the US, I think there was a few stuff, but the most important thing for the US, the Raven got nerfed to 160 points. For UK, we have the Harrier GR7 comes at higher veterancy. You've noted already. We have the Challenger 2 is now 2 per card, not 3 per card anymore. I guess might as well just let's go through Commonwealth, shall we? So Challenger 2 is 2 per card now. Challenger 1 Mark II is 115. It was originally gonna get buffed to 110, but then we changed that to only 115. It was in vanilla, right now it's 120, but yeah. Chieftain Mark II has better autonomy, you know, 400 instead of 300, so you can actually use it. You get 5 and 4 Challenger marksmen respectively, with the availability bonus at 6. The tracked rapiers actually have decent off-road speed now, of 50 km/h. And Lynx AH7 and the Panther got nerfed by 5 points, from 30 to 35. And the same goes for the MTV and all the MS-17s. All of them got plus 5 points. What else do we have? I mean, obviously you know about most of the Eurocode changes, I presume, right? Leclerc is now only 2 per card. Oh yeah, someone said SAS Iron Ground Transports. Give me a Stalwart and Saxon if you want. Not 5-pointer. The LRM has been nerfed. 140 points now versus 120. And increased supply usage. Same has happened to the Eurogun, the HE Eurogun. And the Finnish version, of course. The Recon Tiger is 140 points. What else is there? Greyhound, help me if I forget something. Japan, the F-15J is 5 points cheaper and gets better availability veterancy, so you get it 2 on veteran now. The Nanaranshiki has medium optics. K1 is a bit more expensive and lost some availability. It actually had too high availability. The Ebigun get full availability in the K200. The Koryong is a bit better, a bit cheaper, a bit less supply intensive. Kurnas is 100. Where is it? 150 points now. The BMP1. I'm repeating some of the changes that have been announced already in case people forgot or don't know. BMP1 is 10 points. Someone said that yeah, Lushandui base are 15 points. Tanker Shasho base are 10 points. The PTC 59 is 40 points versus 50 in vanilla. The Type 59-1 got a 10-point price buff from 40 to 30. M84A or M84 line has 8 RPM, but the basic one got that buffed to 70 points. The Gallop is slower. The Plummen is more expensive and a bit weaker. Yes, all the Strela 10Ms have 6 HE now, though it's not sure if that's intentional or not. North Korean T-72M is 60 points now, but honestly I still think it's bad. Finland had some changes. This one got a 10-point price nerf from 65 to 75. The KT got nerfed from 15 to 20. Just like the Jurgen, of course, the RAK 91 got nerfed. MiG-29 is more expensive and has worse veterancy. There's just so much stuff. Also, the LRM got removed from mech. Yes, someone said it in the chat as well. The K1 is in Marines now. Yep, M1 Willig is 90 points and the Maxas is 85. Both got a 5-point price nerf. Anything else? Yeah, the BM21 got buffed. All the BM21 versions. To 65 points and lower supply cost. Yeah, spikes are a bit slower now, all spikes. The Mimics, yep, I just mentioned. I guess I can just show you here. Veteran instead of Elite and 15 points more. Base T-72 is indeed 40 points now. Yes, the B5 is now at 2 per card. So in North Korea you can get 3 of them. T-72B is unchanged. Yes, overall the meta, or like the strongest medium tanks, most of them got nerfed. So the 2A1, which before was just in not really great position, is comparatively better now, same as, you know, the Chonmaho 5, for example, which is actually quite a good medium tank now. Do you think spikes are fine now? I mean, they're still very, very fast. Yes, this is FTL. Music in the background. I mean, there's a lot more small changes, but I think most of the important ones got covered. So, Greyhound, do you want to play? I need someone to play against, and I'm not gonna play against AI. Alright, this is the deck that I will... Yeah, I'm gonna... Actually, hold on. Which South African deck should I play? So we have Unspec, we have Moto, we have Armored, or one of the other Garbo specs. I already have a feeling what's gonna be selected, but... Oh, you will be home in 20 minutes? Oh no, nobody is there to play. Oh no. Oh yes, the LSCR are in mechanized now, but you know, only in Heinz, because everything all the other transports are not in mech. Yeah, to come with buffs feel really good. Ah, this is really unfortunate. There's nobody. Well, Blitzwar, can you play? Yeah, all the, like Greyhound said, LCR, air recoils, FGB, they all get their air optics buffed to normal manpads. Changed rocket pods, yes. Rocket pods like the S5s or something, they blew their load really quickly, but they have like a slightly increased reload time between the salvos, so you can split them a lot more easily now. Is the K1 in Marines OP? Probably not, but it certainly is a very, very significant buff to Marines, and it might be like it's certainly a lot more viable than before. A lot more on par with the Modo and Mech, Blue Mech, than it was before. It was already pretty decent before, but that K1 really helps. As the SK60B work accurately with fire precision now? I do not think that got changed. Transport MI17, Panther, and Lynx H7 all got a 5-point price nerf. K1s, they're still good. All they did was get a 5-point price nerf and an availability nerf. For Blue Dragons, that's honestly not a big deal. But mixed decks are gonna be hurt the most by the availability nerf. Will you upload some matches as VODs from the I will not upload anything specifically from the stream. The stream you can just rewatch whenever you want after it's over. There will be specifically recorded matches throughout the, you know, for the in the near future. The next tomorrow there's one already. On Monday there's gonna be a nice meme video, presumably. Firestarter is screaming himself for the K1 Marines. He's not screaming because we're gonna get Blitzwar, yes, okay. But he also tried to get a lot of other stuff in Marines, but that got unfortunately denied. Blitzwar is coming! Alright, we're gonna play unspec by the looks of it. I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised the lowest option was me playing a garbage deck, but I guess it's just because nobody has really seen South Africa in action yet. Yeah, FTL do be pretty good, although I have to admit I'm pretty bad at it, and I also haven't played it a lot, but only really got into it earlier this year. But the soundtrack do be good. Yeah, this is my unspec deck. Boss work just for the cheap AO and flanks. Currently trying out both the Bocker versions with the Hill 20 spam. SF is pretty bad. What do you mean with SF? Do you mean their special forces? I don't know, the SSF-90 are pretty damn good. Yeah, the Gimel is now 100 points as well. The South African infantry itself is really not that great, yes. They have some good stuff like Bokop 90 for 15-point line infantry are quite good. They have a really good AT weapon. Again, Buffalo's 85 are of course quite good, Inflict are nice. But they don't really have something along the lines of like your workhorse shocks, right? You don't have the Rima 85, you don't have the Legion 90, you don't have your VDV 90, you don't have your Panzergrins 90, right? SAs are overshadowed, sort of, but they're also a bit cheaper. What would be the strongest area of SA? The strongest area is just, well, their vehicles themselves, not inherently the infantry. Alright, we are on. We're finally playing. Alright. Playing Blitz for always, well, usually means there's some connection issues. Alright, we got this and Nuclear Winter are probably the best maps for South Africa. South Africa thrives on large maps where they can really make use of their motorized units. But of course, in a what is essentially a mirror match, yeah, you know, going for the town is harder from this side, but it's a bit different for mirror matches because I can't really abuse the lack of speed or something that other decks would have when I'm playing in South Africa, of course. Rattle 60, you can spam Rattle 60 with your infantry, but you run out of ammo of them so quickly, and rearming them at the farm is so expensive. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Then again, most of their like the Valkyrie got nerfed a bit, so maybe it's a lot more viable now because your deck is not as supply as hungry as before. Alright, he's playing Moto. I have no idea what he's gonna do. Do we go for Bravo? Do we go for Echo? Hold on. I have an idea. I'm gonna make a poll. Where should I push? Echo, Bravo, or Charlie? Alright, I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna let this run full, I don't know, like half a minute or a minute. Why didn't make Bosswark a blue Sergei mod? I don't know. Probably because I think the weapon, the status you that is on the Bosswark, I think it's like a captured weapon, or that, so they had a very limited amount. So I guess it makes sense that it's an upgraded one or something along those lines. You wanna see me Charlie push, huh? 2-point push all the way. It's all gonna sneak you, man. Alright. Guess it's decided. Actually, hold on, I'm stupid. I get the better side for a Bravo push, not the worse side. What am I talking about? But who cares? People have decided. It's Charlie. Alright, well, what do I want for here? Playing against the same deck is just so weird. Let's get Inflict. Let's get a poke up 90. Let's get some alphas. I think I'll send a bit stuff to mid, like a few squads in case he's light there or doesn't send anything himself. For Charlie, I think I want to have Force run down there. So we're gonna get some. What are you gonna get? We definitely want. This is just such a good unit for the opener. Honestly, I love it. Also gonna get some supply tracks for this because it only carries 4 rounds. Some Roycard 105s. Some Recon Roycards. Some SAS F90 for the holding. Some Rattel spam. Also want to get something on the right side in case he like tries to hero drop or something along there. In which case, let's get you and let's get a boss mark, and then let's get a mortar. Sure, I don't have anything here, which is a bit scary, but we'll manage. We'll manage. Does the alpha have 3 Brownings? I assume we're talking about this thing. It has the autocannon, no. I don't think Blitzor streams sniping now. And even if he did, who cares, right? This is not a rank, not a tournament game, so at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Actually, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, let's go. I probably lose because he's sneaking something around that I didn't catch or something like that. Get these alphas out. Mortar. The AA stays back there for now. The mortar stays back there as well. And then let's get... What do we get for here? Let's get a Roy cut. Okay, I see what's happening. A lot of stuff there. Oh my god, it's what the hell is he doing? Where's my AA? So much cheap shit, man. Okay, I need... Oh, and he's sneaking around there as well. Can't do nothing, man. Those ferrets. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Oh, there's his Roy cut. Oh my god, dude, so much stuff. I haven't played against him at all in this beta yet, by the way. Oh, that's the Buccaneer. Why are they not shooting? Oh, that's a Rattel 90s, right? He doesn't like the autocannon one so much. Oh, well, he got wrecked there then, at least. Get in there. Also Unita, don't wanna... Let's get the beta to there. He had stuff sneaking around on that end, so we have to do something against this. Let's get these SASF out of there. What a fucking shit show this is, man. Oh my god, this is always so stressful against Blitz War. It's about there. Can't read chat at all because it's so... Oh, I see, he has his... he has buffaloes in there. I didn't wanna... Alright, let's do something like this. Ah! No, we didn't kill it, we didn't kill it. Where's my Rattle 60? Did I lose the XTB beta over there, really? Christ. Oh, box hit, nice. My goodness. Some inflicts there. My goodness me. Put you into cover. Let's get like one of you for the turn. Oh no, you're spotted. Don't get killed by that. Okay, there's still buffaloes in there. Oh, commandant! Okay, we have somewhat stabilized, but you know, keyword is somewhat. Against Blitzwar, it's always... it's torture. It's mortar. I resupply the mortar, you don't want to do that typically. There are the buffaloes. There's some Rattle 90s, let's get a recon Roycut. We move out there. There's Buffalo's 85 squad. That's just gonna eventually kill you. We don't want that. Something happened here. What's happening here? It sounds like there's stuff being fired and it's hitting the ground. Oh, there's the SASF, the basic ones. Let's smoke these buffaloes off. I lost my thingy there. Let's get you over here to eat some of the man-pad ammo. I'm pretty sure there's like some SASF in these forests. Oh shit. I was a bit too slow with that. We have like no cheap fire support with this deck. I guess we have these things here. Hold up. Let's evac. Did I really not? Oh my god, we have the Rattle 90 here, that's fine. Let's get you back into cover. You're still alive, let's see if we can keep you alive. I think we want to work on getting mid though. It's probably our best avenue right now for attacking. Don't shoot it, don't shoot. Keep smoking you off. Oh, you're not in it. Now you can shoot. Let's get Beta here. I don't think he has AA there, or at least I haven't seen any, I think. There's still the Royka there that's at the moment shutting me down, so I can't push there just yet. Smoke this off, get another... Get some inflicts for this town here. Put you in there. Can you hit, please? That'd be really nice. Oh, what do you have here? I missed. Ah, yes. Buffalo's in there. That's annoying. Buffaloes or Milan? Buffaloes. Unsurprisingly. Nice, got the Roycat that he had there. Okay, drive through, drive through, drive through. I want to get a CV, but I think it's too early, too risky. Oh, I have the Roycat here. Forgot. Get the SASF in there. Let's get an optimum. I lost my Roycat 1-5 here, probably because I was in range of some shit. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, very good. What oh, we have no rattle. A lot of cheap rattles left. Let's fire like in here, where the other buffalo squads are. Let's get some stuff like this. Oh my god, that's where how the fuck did he get those through there? Jesus Christ, man. Who did them? Oh, they got detected. Don't like to see that. I think they're dead. Fucking sneak master. Yeah, inflicts are really good for situations like this. We can move our A up a bit now. Wow. His buffaloes are empty, we should refill them. Been there since the start of the game. Okay, I think then we can afford to get a CV. Just gotta make sure it's defended properly. Go defend yourself against Ratels. Oh, if he hits, I might die. Oh no, he's shooting the wrong thing. Get cooked. More Ratel 90s. Smog our optimum. Yeah, let's get that CV and let's defend it with Ratel 90 squad. Move you up, get you up. Split you up to make sure that this is clear down there. There's, yep, one more. They worked up from over there. It's unsurprising. Need to cover there. Roycat died over there. Soonly something walked around this end. Let's get more of you guys. Not a Ratel 90, no, it's a Ratel 20. It's two of them actually. If you can hit them. Oh, this might be... Oh! I mean, it didn't really do a whole lot, but this was so on point. Do we have the XTP still? No, it died. Olifant Mark 1A. Let's move the Oliphant over. Let's resupply you. Get you to deal with these Ratels. Lost the K car here. You killed the helicopter at the Oryx that they had. Can you kill this please before you die? You're still stunned. Ah, you can't. Put the buffaloes in there. That CV is now very spicy. Bye. Let's get another XTP, cheap one. Actually, I don't think I'll need you on this side anymore. Supply over there. It's a lot of stuff here. Hate to see it. Get you out there. You're shitting me. Let's move these inflicts over down here, then I can get fire support onto this end. What do we have here? Rattle 90. You're out in the open. Let's get some inflicts. I don't even remember giving you this order, but it's fine, I guess. Get the optimum up there, it's gonna run out of fuel soon. You did not deal with the Rattle 20s there, of course. Probably in there, here. Charlie. We kept this. Come on, go get them, go get them. Side shot? Yep, side shots are one shots. Only one side armor. You got covered. You only killed one of them. Let's get you in there. Get some powder pathfinders for some. You know what? Because I never buy it, let's buy this rhino. You're out of ammo. You do not see this every day. Okay. Let's refill this optimum. Unfortunately, you don't really get any good bombers with South Africa. You know what? Let's maybe we should. Well, no. I'm not gonna go for it. Kind of building up forces here now slowly before I really push. Let's be beta 87. We can gun run this. I just spotted something here. Briefly saw it on the minimap. There it was. There was a Rattle 20 presumably. I lost the Rattle 20 somewhere. Okay, what's happening here? He has a cover, and I didn't get the. I didn't kill it. At least he didn't kill me either. Lost my rattles and K cars. That's where they were. Pff, come on, don't lose to this. Oh my god, this is frustrating. Can you? I'm floating way too many points as a Rattle 90 once more. So Rattle 20. I lost my beta presumably to the. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm floating points like nothing. When you have no armor. I lost line of sight because of the fire. That's cool. That's cool. We have no more. Oh, these Rattle 90s, man. I'm running out of rattles. There you can see the issue with the rattles sometimes. Come on, just kill it! Now kill this. Gotta be kidding me. He knows where it is. I don't know if he runs artillery. Last time side there. Let's get some 105s maybe. There's some buffaloes in there. That was stupid with the SISF. I'm just desperate at the moment. That's the problem with the 76, right? 2 HE. He just can't just walk them back into the forest, even though they were caught out in the open. Good as it's not good as CV. He has infantry in there now, but the inflicts haven't spotted each other yet. I think I need to do a counter push immediately onto like this side here. Yeah, there's a cactus to go for my helo. So let's move this out of the way. Resupply to the fob. Stop this. Let's just fire in there. I moved this over there for some reason. There's 2 buffaloes there, I believe. Get a recon helo. I have no AA for the Alouette K car around at the moment. You're not using your radar turn CQC, so turn on your gun, your MG. Keep the pressure up. Rattle 20's coming down there. Buffalo. Nice, okay, got these. Okay, this time I got this. The Oliphant, I don't know what's wrong with the Oliphant, why it's not firing. Now it's firing. This is lost. Oh god, I actually lost the... Oh no, there's buffaloes in there! Oh, he actually had line of sight onto my AA there. Okay, well, yeah, it seemed to have a foothold here now, sort of. We have no like shield-borne infantry that we can drop into here, but if we can get in there with like buffaloes, it's gonna be tough for them to deal with that. No. We don't just fast move in there. It's a Valkyrie. Going for my CV. Alright, I respect it. Yeah, this is completely empty. There's some stuff there. Get into this town, move up, and then get a CV next ASAP. Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I've not been able to pay attention to chat at all because it's always so hectic when playing against split swords. Get Milan like a buffalo squad in there to defend. Actually no, it's not, yeah. Can go back to the farm. Get... Oh, let's get two of you in there for base defense. Because he likes to drive around with... No, shit. Fire in there. Let's get the... Should we get a recon healer? You know, let's drive something around ourselves, shall we? Let's not let me get sniped by those. You're spotted. Now dealing with fortified positions like this is really tough for South Africa because they have like no good bombers at the moment. I don't know if that'll change. I can't really, yeah, I was gonna say I can't really do this actually with the Roikas because of these UNITA there. Let's fire like in there with our barbs. Okay, the beta got dealt with. Let's get another optimum. Let's not waste your rocket pods on this, please. Let's move this fuck up in there. These Milans. Let's move you in here. Milan in there. Supply trucks. Do you have any on the way? Get you for base defense. Get you in there. Buffaloes in there is gonna be really good against vehicles. Buffaloes in here as well. Get some. We have no recon rockets left, man. Like playing Moto is really the way to go, honestly. But then again, this is like a, you know, on a matchup on this map, it's kind of obvious. I think in different matchups on different maps, the Logam, etc. Oh, you're gonna die to a Milan. Oh, you're not. On different maps, different matchups on different maps, you probably actually can make use of the Logam and other stuff. get some inflicts in these. I have only one inflict left. And you know it. And we are ticking. Battle 90s for mid. Should resupply you. Oh, there's a buck-up squad. I have so little infantry left. Get a CV for mid. Let's drive the Alpha here. The SISF 90 won't have line of sight then. If you can see a CV. Look what we found here. And look where the inflicts can like shoot at them. It's just so crazy good. So crazy useful. I forgot to send you back to the farm and forward again. Oh, that's a CV? No, that's not. But the CV probably is here, if I had to guess. Given that he left the K car there. Leave like an Alpha here. No! Oh, I didn't think it would take this road. Oh, I've got until 60 here left, luckily. Inflict a lot of damage. Yep, that's true. Oh, we put you in there again, actually. It's this, probably Carver. Carver that he has. Move this and these K cars down here. If we need them there. But yeah, it's looking pretty swell. We could try to do some stuff here, but I think it's gonna be tough. And we have like so little infantry to push with. So I don't really think that's worth it. Oh yes. I think he's in there again. Buffaloes. Carver flying around. Oh, it's quite a push here. Don't get side shot. It was a side shot, I think. Let's move to that hill back over there, I suppose. I'm floating a lot of points, so let's get this to kill this Carver. Actually leave this here before it drives down there with this stupid ferret thing. Let's get the beta. Cancel the beta. Let's get more buffaloes, I guess, because that's all I can get. Let's get a... Oh, thank you. Means the CV isn't there, maybe it's in here. Oh, we captured Fox. I forgot to load this in! Get CVs, someone said. Yeah, I'm sorry. Forgot about that. Battle 20s. What's that? Just a nice F. Oh, the CV might actually be in there. Did I just lose this? I lost it to Mirage. Amazing. I should have moved these up there. Optical failure on this. How even? Are you out of ammo? Like my infantry is literally empty. My god. That's the laser got a bomb plane. Did Cheetah D2? I was really damn close with this, but in the past, when I just tried to react and move out of the building or something like that, as a response to that, my CV just usually died. So this time I just didn't do anything. So they actually barely Turatels barely managed to win in a defensive position. Just think about that, or don't. Get some of you for some mobile fire squad. I lost the Roycard 105 here somehow. Taking +3. Whoa, I killed the CV actually. I didn't even realize. There are the buffaloes. I have no optics here. Could get some... I don't even know. Oh, there's a cactus here. Hold on, let's see if we can do something like this. Just gonna go for his infantry CV somewhere in there. Let's get a... Let's just get another Cabra once he's... I'm just literally out of AT down here. Instead of these fresh. Buffaloes. Oh, he actually got my CV. I mean, it was at 1 HP. That's still surprising, to an extent. Yeah, just a sign of silence. Aren't you out in the open? What? Grenade launchers, go! Bam, 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 bam. He's moving his CV in Alpha. I don't know. Maybe here. But it's over anyway. My god, what a stressful game. Ugh. I mean, it's, most people know, I'm usually not the most, moto type of player, and I also just hate playing against, like, this kind of play, so I'll just, so much shit around the flanks. It's valid, right? I'm not trying to say it isn't valid, but I just hate playing against it. Oh my goodness. Ground, can I play against you instead, please? My god, I've just not been like, this was so stressful. I could barely take a look at chat to see what's happening, because I have to be like, I always have to check if is there anything around the flank. Is there suddenly a blue dot in my base on the map? Like, oh my god. Yeah, I did kill his CV. What are you for? Well, those are not really my first impressions. I've played this a good amount, but I think South Africa is a good deck. It's a good DLC. It's decently balanced. It has like some clear weaknesses, like try playing against the mech deck on something like Mudfight or like Hell in a very small place. You're gonna really struggle. But then again, if you play on a map like this and you're not playing against South Africa yourself, you're gonna be in such an advantage, right? It's a very volatile deck, very dependent on matchup and the deck you're playing against. Hey, Vulcan. So what has chat been saying even over like the whole game? Porky did not DC. That's true. Not even a lag. Why are you using 10-point trucks instead of 40 points? I just think if I just want to resupply, let's say, the single or repair a single infantry squad, anything along those lines, and I don't want to immediately have to spend like 40 points just to do that, right? That's why I prefer 10 points. Ideally, I'd use 20 or 30-point ones, but I was just never really a big fan of the 40-point ones. Just very expensive. Meme units, South Africa, well, Inflict, Roygat 105, Cheetah D, probably the three big ones. Buffalo City 5 to a certain extent, I suppose, as well. But I think the Roygat, the Inflict, and the Cheetah D are the biggest meme units. Hey Victor, I'm doing well. I don't think the sound effects are temporary. They have different sound effects on other stuff. The autocannons, infantry AT. It doesn't seem like it's gonna change, but I can't say for certain. Ooh. I don't want to play versus Blitz War. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright, chat. Let's see. There's no mech for South Africa. Nope. There's no coalition for South Africa. I don't know if the Finnish Napalm Dragon got fixed. Graham, did we ever bring this up? I don't remember. There were a lot of like bug and whatnot fixes or like inconsistencies, etc. that got fixed. I think some of the T-62s had like wrong gun ranges for HE and AP. A lot of stuff like that got fixed. Or the CTCs, the 88s having different rate of fire and accuracy values for HE and AP rounds also got fixed, right? A lot of stuff actually got fixed that people might not actually notice. Okay, we're not gonna have a mirror match. Hold on. Let me roll the map randomizer. I'm not gonna play Unspec this time, I'm gonna play Moto. Oh, it's nuclear. Okay, let's roll it again. It's just too mean. Mud. Oh, mud fight. Mud fight is tough. Oof. Let's run Moto. Let's see, what's my Moto deck look like? I have the Valkyrie in here. Not the Rhino. Alright, I was moving around with the K cars. Let's put, let's put it let's keep the Roy Valk just for fanciness, I suppose. Rest looks fine. Not a lot of infantry once more, but you have extra SASF. I think I'm actually gonna not run this. Where do I have my K cars with the Para Pathfinders? I have another card left. I really liked the Blitz War. The units are actually very, very annoying, so I'm gonna put those in. But I think I keep the 90s up with it, but I will down with the basic ones. And I think I will also down with the Inflict actually. But Mudfight is probably the worst one versus one map for this tank. Although it could also, if you're playing against a mech deck, I guess it would probably be held in a very small place. Alright, again, very, very tough map. So we're gonna have to do something fancy here. We're playing against red armor though, which means we're playing against a very, very slow deck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for this town. We're gonna get some inflicts. Gonna get some SASF. Some buffaloes. Alright, it's gonna be the Roy card. And we're gonna also put in like a Pathfinder squad just for good measure. We're also gonna open with some wheel stuff in this, just to slow him down, make things tough for him. Get some Unita for some light fire support vehicles if he has those. Get some boss varks in case he tries to do something with a hind. We're also gonna do a lot of stuff over here. Here we're gonna get a Roy card for recon, 105 for some heavy duty, SSF 90, so they're annoying to deal with, and a bunch of Unita spread around as well. Leaves us with 75 points, which means we're gonna drop a SSF basic squad around an alpha. South Africa really lives off its opener, right? So you have to make, at least unless you're playing like mirror decks or something like that, but in general, like most mono decks, but it really lives off its opener, but South Africa even more so. If you get pushed back, if you lose the opener, if you have to push back into your opponent's fortified positions to win, it's gonna be really tough. Like, you don't have cheap meat shields, you don't have your 5-pointer spam, stuff like that. You just don't have this. You don't have heavy bombers, you don't have Buratino or Uragan, right? So you really have to make the best out of your opener. And Mudfight is very, very narrow map, right? you can't. It's very, very hard to make use of like the mobility that you have. Luckily, we got this side, which means I can do a lot more stuff in Foxtrot as well as like this area. From the other side, it would be a lot more. It would be a lot harder. So, yeah, but the map is not good for South Africa. The base level 2 is unchanged. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it starts with a hind, or even multiple. With the 120k mage off-road speed, you can, with the Roycat at least, or everything that has a Roycat chassis, you don't even have to use the road here. I'm just gonna attack move it actually. You move into this town. I don't have actually any wheel like Roycats here, but I don't really need to because he doesn't really have anything. Actually, maybe I should have got. You know what? Maybe we're gonna drive down here first. Go there onto the left. Next, you probably want to buy some mortars so I can smug off his tanks. Should have definitely started with an XH1 Alpha. My recon game right now is actually horrible. Okay, that's Chinese recon. They have wheeled transports. Oh no, he's already there with 5-pointers. I forgot, he's so close. He might just push down here actually. Doesn't look like he is. You're not going where you should be going. That's concerning. And that might have really screwed me over there. Because I forgot to unload you in time. Okay, I'm screwing up here. I'm really screwing up here. Can I kill those? Yeah, I can. Unload you, get you in there. Get you in there, get you in there. You in there, get you in there. It's a bomber. They're still in there. They all made it into this town. You're damaged, but it's okay. At least they're still alive. Get some of you in there. Look here. Base M84 in there. Interesting. Unita, we're gonna spread into these bushes. SASF 90. And there. What's happening here? Next, we're gonna drive around with you. Put you in there. I'm gonna get some rocket 105s. Buffaloes, we need to move. We need to get through the town. They can give support onto the mid ASAP. Do you actually survive? I guess you just swap buildings, huh? Can you kill this, please? Shoot at them already. Jeez. No, you're supposed to get into this zone. No, not the SASF 90s. Come and shoot at them. Okay. Can just die. Can just die, Liran, please. Let's. Okay, massive miss micro in mid. The Liran should die like flies. Let's get a Royval just because we can. Probably a bad decision if I'm being honest. Let's move these rockets over there. It's not doing something there. Oh wow, I actually lost these. No, you're accidentally told both to move. I can't believe this BP1 is still alive. Like the Ingve is not particularly fast, right? South Africa is quite a strong deck. Oh, those are man bats. Or no, they're not. They're 80 gem squads. Dead 80 gem squads. Oh, this is getting cooked by CDQs. Oh, that amazing off-road speed saved me. And I can't spot them anymore. It's a book. And Estrella, okay. Book is dead, but lost the seat in return. Let's get a Buffalo squad in there. Okay, let's move up with you there. Let's get this. Eat the supplies in there. Yeah, kill the hind, very nice. It's 90 points gone. Nice. What I have to do now is I have to like keep him busy across the map, right? I can't allow him to focus just on pushing this, right? What I have to do now is I have to keep him busy here. I have to keep him busy here with the Roy cut, for example, right? I have to do all kinds of stuff, so he can't focus on one part of the map. Lost the Roy cut to the PMP once. Yep. You know, there's just too much smoke there. Shoot at this, please. Also got some. Let's get some view in there. More buffaloes. Actually, no, not more buffaloes. Get another one of you. You're not supposed to go there. I told you before it's too late. I should repair you first and foremost. It shouldn't be enough damage so that the Cheetah 2 can finish it off. The M84s do only have two top armors, so very, very easy to kill with laser guided bombs. Their buffaloes should... fine. Actually, let's keep you there. Yep. Oh, the SSF got pretty deep in there. It's really good. Janji shouldn't really have a chance. Reinforcements are coming. I need more supplies. There's supplies in there. Mortars out of range. Move up these guys. Get you in there. Bye bye, Estrella. Maybe we can capture this actually. Yep. Hey, let's give you some supply. And then drive away. Actually, no, we could get like through this line here. We could get in there. Oh, you're crying. You're getting attacked somehow. Okay, now attack with all three together. You're blitz warring this guy. Oh, you got caught out by the CDQ here. Unfortunate, but oh well. Sure, just honestly waste your 80 gems on that. You're getting cooked there. Watch isn't just too good. That's the Strela. Sure, let's just mortar that. Let's get a CVV. Okay, we need to put our pressure up on this end though. Keep it up, I should say. Let's get some recon. The Royal just covering there is honestly pretty stupid. Don't counter battery me. Still in the back there. Do SASF have a bad primary like SAS? They have assault rifles, so if you want to call it bad, I suppose. Oh, that's a Buratino. And that's what I mean. Now I have to like start annoying him somewhere else, so I can't just keep. If I just let him just fully like focus all of my stuff here, right? What he will do is just neutralize all of my shit here with a single Buratino and then just roll over me, right? So I shouldn't have allowed him to just buy the Buratino. It's just a hawk. Out of range. Okay, it's not too bad. Stop mortaring my stuff, please. I wanna do like a monster push with like a couple of rocket and 1 to 5 stun mid. Just destroys medium tanks with that. Oh, interesting. I will probably lose this actually. Oh no, I just missed. So did I though. So that's the Conquerors. I'm gonna die. I didn't die. Stop mortaring me, please. You killed my supply trucks in there. Let's get this M84A. Or this one. I don't care. And he just get over there and shoot. Please, plane. Just do what I tell you to do. Thank you. Oh, I even stunned it so I couldn't get the third missile off. Okay, one M88. How you spotted? Oh, that's how. There are the rockets. Let's go. No, I should wait until I have some infantry to move into the town. Okay, nice. Let's get a new recon rocket over there. It's a hawk. Trying to go my. Okay, it's just trying to go for my Oryx. It's fine. Okay, oh Royvalk, what are you doing? What are you? Oh, you're dying. You're gonna die because I'm an idiot, and for some reason I told you to move into mid. But now it's showtime. Wait. Now move, 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 move. Test the waters with this to see what's it's like in the town. Shanxi, okay. Hog trying to bomb this stuff. Oh, hello there. I'm 84 died. Focus are gonna die. Or not. Follow up with this and get some AA next. That's a 27M. Oh. Oh wait, what? How did he split? How did the 27M split that? And oh my god, all this shit is going... well, to shit. Like, I didn't even split my... That was... I guess the 20... He lost line of sight to one of the 3 Roy cuts, like, last second somehow? I don't know. That was weird. Need more Roy cuts now. Oh, that's some infantry. Oh, and the Roy cut... Screw around. Okay. And shot at the Shanxi. God. Shoot at this, please. Oh yeah, to be expected, to be honest. I forgot to move up with these. Let's get you some ammo. Recon rocket just died for nothing over here. Forgot about that one. SSF-90 are gonna die, unfortunately. No, not my stolen colas. Please, anything but that. That's all I have. There's some olifants, I guess. I never buy those. Isn't it like when infantry targets 2 different units? No, it's not the same thing. Oh. Oh! Would be a shame if you... No! Never mind. I was like, would be a shame if you left your thingy out in the open. Get it? Thing. Oh, I have the record here already. Man, that thing's so fast. Okay, now this is concerning. I'm gonna lose at least one of you to AA and or ASFs slash SC-27Ms, but that's I'm willing to do that. Or maybe not. I guess it's when I'm repairing. I didn't even shoot with anything. Surprised this one's actually... Wow. No damage from... barely damaged the other one. You got cooked by Roy cuts and SASF-90. Ooh, you got sighted by a buffalo. Oh, and you got killed by the other one. Oof. I killed the CDQ over here, so that's good. Should get resupplied. Let's try this once more over here. Rocket off-road speed is crazy good. Like on the, and as you saw on the like AA etc as well. So really good. It's a new DLC OP? I wouldn't say so, but it can really exploit slow decks quite well. Oh, you missed. You didn't though. We're actually pulling its weight, but it's not enough. Are you spotted? I think you're spotted. Yeah, there's the Liren somewhere there. Just see if you can. Liren, they do double tap the Oliphant. Ah, you're no fun. Come on, go for it, Oh, what a coward! I don't wanna. Ooh, there's still the Conquers. Don't wanna go for this after all anymore. With only one Oliphant now. Let's get some trackers, so we have some optics. It's Yusuf. Hello, Yusuf. Okay. CTQ. Okay, you're the culprit of... Come on, get into the bush! I guess maybe you're spotted anyway because there's recon. Oh no, you're not. Okay, turn you off. Now what's... Oh, he's firing position then. I need a Royvalk again. You're oh yeah, only basic puck-ups. Shoot. I need more supply. The Kolo's still alive. The 10 HP coming in a clutch. Let's go, Rovak. Kill the CTQ. What's that? Oh, it's just a 5-pointer. I lost my supply trucks again. I'm gonna leave them in there. Go, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fast move all 3 of them past the M84A. And hopefully have some nice drive-bys. Let's see. Might actually finally lose this town. Oh, those are Rattle 90s! I forgot I'm running Rattle 90s here. I thought those were Rattle 20s. I was like, why aren't they shooting? They're autocannons. And oh my god, I'm losing this town. I lost the Royvalk as well. It's all falling apart. I think in that case, Roy got spam. Ensure your deck after the... I mean, obviously. Oh, this is only on 1 HP. I can definitely win this fight against the 84A. Come on. There we go. It also works. Hold on, this isn't lost at all yet. Leland getting mowed down by 2 Brand squads, essentially. Oh, that's amazing. It's 27M. I can't do this. There's a book in the base. Let's get some inflicts. I'm sorry for that noise, but it just caught me so off guard. Also, there's like some recon tank or something sitting in there. I should evac you. Oh, and I lost my Roycard now that I moved up to kill that helicopter. RIP. Oh, and 2 new 84As. That's not nice. You're out of fuel. Amazing. And you're gonna die. Let's get you back. I forgot I get them in Rattle 90s, man. I put them in Rattle 90s to test them out. How did I... There we go. Shoot at this, please. Oh, that's a tank. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Can't break line of sight. I think it's... I can't push the in there anymore. Can't push in there anymore. Okay, now get you, move you a bit back. Get you into these bushes, you in there. Tasty targets, man. Oh, how about we could use a Buccaneer. We're gonna lose it because, you know, AA and the shit, but it's gonna one-shot these M84s. We could try using it. Oh yes, yes. It's cinematic. Wait, why are you turning? He split them just then. He didn't even realize. Oh, what's that? It's 27M. Just when I went. Come on. So close. Move up with the Mi-35, I wanna kill you! I should lure him over to the SSF-90. Oh, he's not coming. Evac order, let's go, let's go. Right click here, shift click there. Take a look at the accuracy, right? With the range scaling and shit. Kill the 5-pointer with the SASF and... oh, they're still alive. Oh, they're dead. Oh, they're still alive. Bam! And lost line of sight. And got insta-stunned by the book because I have 0% ECM. And got killed. But I killed a 70-point tank. Alright, more Roy cuts. Move these threat hills over. Few over there. We have... let's get some recon over here. Move in the bush. Fuck up got killed. Unsurprisingly. Some of them circling. I don't want to get an ASF. Try to deal with that. It's kind of annoying. See if we can attack with those 5. Ooh, nice. Ooh. So close. 1 HP. Can we download? No. The South Africa DLC is available on the 30th of September. At least that's the plan. Let's get that carver out. This cheetah out. I'm gonna leave them in Razzmann 90s actually for now. Burn! What's your turn radius, man? Gotcha, bitch. Now I'm gonna unload you. You're heavily damaged. You two aren't though. Actually in pretty good condition still, those M84s. See if we can get the Alpha and get line of sight onto top of that. The fire is breaking line of sight. One M84 is gone. More Roy cuts. I do done with them when I'm still running out. Is Buratino? I mean, it's a bit late, right? 5 minutes ago, and there's virtually no chance that he can still win. Wow, just when the mortar came in and stunned me. Really good timing with that M84 shot. Still didn't finish me off though. The new sounds are South Africa only, I believe, yes. Gun run, gun run! That's on our side. There's a lot of M84s, Jesus. And I lost both of my anti-tank planes. Get some view, move you over. Hey, well, the DLC honestly has got a lot more balance than the other DLCs. And the patch coming with it is also really good. The DLC is 10 euros and or whatever your local, you know, whatever it is in your local currency. Comes out on the 30th of December for everybody. So you cannot play it yourself unless you're in the, you know, among the testers. Like me, like Greyhound, a couple of others. And yes, this does include the other changes. But for today, did I say December again? Did I say it again? I did it yesterday, today, or earlier as well. I said December instead of September. Yes, September. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Oh, rip. Okay, but yeah, again, the KD, I mean, I won 500 to 0 conquest points, right? But the KD is very, very even. So you really, you have to as long as you can, just be the proactive guy. Just, you know, how do I put this? Decide how the engagements go, right? Not be on the passive side. Keep the opponent busy, force him to invest on various flanks, don't let him breathe. Don't let him gather the forces. And it's just, that's how you know, in these matchups against armored and mech that are really good at like focus attacks or like, you know, building up forces, that's how you have to defeat them. And maps like Mudfight, it's just not very easy just because of how narrow it is. So harassing them around the flanks, very, very difficult. Let's take a look at the kills. Buffalo's killed in M84, Buffalo's 85. Bunch of transports. Man, that SOSF 90 squad though. That Rocket 105, man. M84, M84A, M94. Cheetah D with the book kill at the start. That's such a big strength of the Cheetah D. You can fire precision with those HE seed bombs, right? So if you see the enemy AA piece or know where it is, but it's turned off, you can just fire precision it. Cheetah D2 really paying off. That's I mean, nowadays, I mean, now with this patch, M84s only have 8 RPM, right? So they have more than just one weakness, but before, you know, this patch, their only real weakness was the 2 top armor that most decks couldn't exploit really, but you know, it's still very noticeable that the 2 top armor, if both of these laser guided bombs hit, just insta kills the M84 or M84A. Oh hey, Stealth. SNM, yep. Buccaneer, yeah, killing the M84. Unfortunately, losing that side. Or maybe, hold on, maybe someone else is online, so we don't play against the same people multiple times. Greyhound, do you wanna play? Well, in the meantime, I'm going to build a South African armor deck. Right, the wheeled only deck having wheeled stuff in mech. Although a lot of their, like, outside of infantry, a lot of their like very unique support units like the HVM and the ZA35, which especially in terms of AA would be a huge buff to blue for armored. Prototyped. Record 105, prototyped. Optimum login prototyped, although these are not really as crucial. But the 105, the HVM, the ZA35, they would be so strong for blue for armored. I can play once with the deck, nice. Recon is gonna be really weak though. You don't get a Recon Roy card, you don't get any of the Recon Infantry outside of the trackers. The only helicopter you get is the Beta 90, the AT version. Although I'm not sure if that's intended. Maybe that's gonna get removed. And of course all the planes. And as always, you don't get any special forces. And in terms of shock infantry, you get neither airborne nor light infantry, so only the mech inf. But yeah, that's, and of course no CV infantry. I guess I'm gonna do this, these two CVs. What are we gonna get into infantry tab? Mech Inf 90, like, they aren't horrible by any means. Probably a card. I guess given that it's 12v10, like, I'm probably gonna go with 10 and have them on veteran. Let's do something. Actually, I want a card of Rattle 90s just for some more testing. Purposes and a cheap card of Rattle 20s. Unita are nice, but I'm not sure if I can afford them. Put you in the Milan. I think I want a card of Stinger for some cheaper AA, since you don't get SASF. Obviously the two Roy cards. Bosvark, Mortar. Honestly, I just wanna play around with the Saxon. Like, it has only 4 HE, but what you have to keep in mind, 4 HE is different on howitzers than it is on mortars. The howitzers always have much bigger splash radius, and I believe also more suppression, if I'm not mistaken. So spamming these, you can cover a much bigger area than you could with 4 RG mortars. But of course, not particularly accurate. But you don't have to be, because, you know, bigger splash radius and all that. So it's 4 on veteran versus 2 on elite. I'm definitely gonna go for the 4 here. Since this isn't nearly as much of a mono deck as other decks, I think I can upfit them. I'm also gonna run the cheap ones, because I can, and no. Well, kind of nice for after 40 point Oliphant to have like full range, but I don't think it's really worth it. I'm gonna go with the cheap one. And they both have poor optics, right? It's not like the cheap one gets bad optics, which would be even worse. Alpha, downwards, trackers, we only need 1 card. Just gonna run like 2 cards of the cheap Elan 90. Let's get you. Let's get a K car. Air setup's gonna Jesus Christ, excuse me. Gonna look very similar very often. But maybe I'm gonna run 1 card of series. Recently or yesterday, Greyhound has been making a lot of use out of these rock output planes, so I wanna give them a try. Cheetah D is a must, Cheetah D2 is a must as well. So let's put the Impala in there. And we need more points. So we're going to remove this. Canberra at the moment is just useless. I don't really think we need the Buccaneer. I think I might just... Maybe I'm gonna run the... this one. Can like double as a heal hunter as well because of how cheap it is. Let's try that. And you can like get 4 on a lead instead of 3 because of the availability bonus. So that's really good. Well, I'm gonna order them down like this. ASFs first. Need ground attack planes and then the seed. Alright, Greyhound. You got a license for this preview? I do actually. Oh, I might have to send him an invite. Yeah. No, we're not gonna play mod fight again. We're gonna play on. Come on, I'm using a bot to give me a random map plunging. And gave me mod fight twice in a row. After the previous game, so essentially 3 times in a row. Alright. Also background music, FTL. Gonna play Commonwealth. Well, you'll get to see some new Commonwealth action. I guess not new, but like some buffed units there. You get to see ground SAS, you get to see a cheaper Challenger 1 Mark 2, excuse me. You're gonna see the Centurion Aviary with reduced aim time. Harrier GR7 with coming on high veteran C. SAS and ground transports. A few other small things as well. Alright, let's go. Okay, we got the generally considered good side. Commonwealth, how they... So they have some weird stuff. They have the Vickers Mark 11, of course. Patch notes are not posted yet. They will be posted on the... Or like the plan is from Eugen's side to post the whole patch notes on the 30th of December when the DLC releases. So he gets Vickers, right, which are actually not particularly bad against the Record 105s. I expect him to do some stuff here, but who knows. What's gonna be our plan? South Africa Armor is just such a weird deck. I feel like it just doesn't synergize well. The armored spec with having like only wheel stuff and no cheap spam. Maybe I should have put in reservists now that I think about it. Probably and definitely should have. I forgot about them honestly. I don't think we're gonna go a heavy Foxtrot push. I'm gonna send some stuff to Fox, but like not a whole lot. So if he's gonna do a proper full-on push there, so be it. So like there. Did I say December again? I meant September. I don't know. I legit don't know if I'm being gaslit here and people make me think I said December or if I genuinely said December. Leave a tank in the base. And we're gonna go for a push here. You know, as usual, we push here, try to get this town if we get this or once we get this. And assuming he's not continuously counter pushing, we're gonna shift our focus to push into this area there. Very, very standard stuff. I don't think immediately going for this is a good idea because force grinding is not really the strength of South Africa. Let's get a Logam. I think Logam is really necessary because the challengers have high armor, so the optimum is not really gonna cut it. I think I would try to get a beta, but no, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm gonna get some Alouettes maybe. I don't expect him to drop with Lynxes there, but I want to maybe slow him down if I can. And get some mech in for the town. Some bulk up 90 for the forest. Get a spag. Get a man pad for good measure. Bulk up 90 for there. And a Milan. Modern. We're already out of points. My god. It's not a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff on the left. I don't think I need a stinger here actually. With less lynxes, chances are he's not really gonna use them much. Or like, sorry, with more expensive lynxes as well as SAS coming in. ground transport, so you don't see them in helos very often. Don't think it's really necessary. You can spend more points on other stuff. This, I guess. Not 100% happy. I could, I guess, you know what? I'm gonna remove this CV. And I think I'm gonna get 3 of these actually. It's, you know, I can get 2 of these or 3 of these, but I think I want 3 of the Mark 1s actually. I truly said it again. Oh my god. Right, GLHF. Is he gonna run out the? I hate when people say ready or G. There we go. When people say ready or GLHF and they just let the timer run out. I don't know why. I just hate it. Just have you sneak around there. You could try to do the mid push, which is honestly rare, but I think it's a bit underrated. Funnily enough. Let's have we like land there and then change altitude. So 8 and 9 is just gonna drive down there. Mark 1Cs, we're also gonna drive down there, I think. Artillery 1 we're gonna keep back there. Oh, fun fact! Hilarious thing. In the very first version that we had when testing, I hope I'm not gonna get in trouble. The Logim had 150 km/h road speed. It was hilarious. Seeing that thing move at the same speed as wheel stuff on the road. It was so funny. Ugh, so many funny things in the beta. Change altitude. They have trouble shooting at ground stuff that are... Those are Paratroopers 90 or Gurkhas. Those are SAS. Oh, he is pushing down here. Or at least doing something down there. I don't know if... Okay. Oh, those were not in the town. That's... Oh, now I kind of wish I had the... Also, I moved those up way too much. What are those? Okay, the Challengers are not actually pushing there. I guess they were meant to stop a push there? Oh, I didn't... Oh, I screwed up with you. I have to watch out that I don't get side shot here. There's paratroopers or Gurkhas in the town, in the forest. No, you stay in that bush, and ambush anything that might try to go through there. Let's get a CV. And let's get some infantry in here. Canadian Airborne? Oh, Gurkhas. Nice. Move them a bit further back so the Canadian Airborne cannot shoot them. F-111? A bit extreme, don't you think? Oh my, still did so much damage, my goodness. You're out in the open. You got one of you got killed. Okay, actually we're fine. Again, he didn't really push there. Put it this, please. Ah, and I don't have para pathfinders. You don't get them in armored, so fighting for the town is gonna be actually pretty tough. Because I don't have any infantry with like the mini-me or anything like that either. Move you over to stop that shit. This is just... And he still has like 2 Challenger 1 Mark 2s, right? That is now just... Bombers I also don't get... Okay, it's time to bring out these bad boys. Oh, here we go. There's something happening here. Did I really miss the first shot? You can see you can see or it was reloading when they engaged me. Don't show your side. I'm showing my side. I'm gonna die. I did not see the Vickers in there. Oh, I don't. Oh my god. Is that the F-111 again? Please die at least. You're not gonna die. You did die. Oh wow, they actually had line of sight. I lost all of my shit. Oh, I just lost. I just lost. Oh my god, dude. I just got absolutely destroyed. Holy shit. Did I bought the Sextons? Oh no! I should have bought them. We can save this. We can save this. Oh no, this is bad. Don't fight in CQC against shock infantry. Oh, Gurkhas are still in there. This is not good. Okay. All is not lost. We can still blitz war him, maybe. When in doubt, spam Roycuts. Oh my god, there's the Lynxes! Those are the 20mm ones with the autocannon. We can blitz for him. We can blitz for him, right? We can save this. We can snipe his CV. I mean, obviously you lost this. But let's see. I want to see those Sextons. I want to see their impact radius, like their splash. That's a pretty good rate of fire by the looks of it. Yeah, pretty low, but like, what do you expect from 4HE? I just sideshot a Challenger 1 and he took 3 damage. That's RPG 7 and like Charlie 1 for you. Oh, they already finished their salvo? Jesus. I don't even have like a bomber to meme on him, you know? I just don't get any good bombers. But yeah. I think, yeah, we're just gonna buy a bunch of Roykas and rush them down and get wrecked by like one Lynx H7 with 20mm guns. They have good autonomy, they can sneak around, that's good. Just keep you in the town there. With army at the fob. More Roykats. But as I've said before, coming back from positions like this, by no means impossible, don't get me wrong, but you just don't wanna be in a position like this. It's really hard. Oh, it's a helicopter! It's a helicopter! It's the only thing I can't do anything against with these fucking Razzle 90s. Why did I put them in the deck? I hate them. I hate them. Hate them. Can't do nothing. Oh man. What? gotta split them up so they appear a lot more. Right. Again, we're gonna buy out those 105s. No. Oh man. Oh, don't bomb me with the F-111C. That's not nice. Or 105s. What's that? Oh, okay, he's going for what's this? Are these M108s? What are these? Yeah, the M108 5HE tube artillery got buffed from 50 to 40 points as well. As well as the Japanese stat copy, the what's it called, M108 SP or something, or 108 SP, something like that. Okay, so all right, so here's what we'll do. We get another AA piece. Oh, we have actually one more to buy. Here's what we'll do. They have really good speed, off-road speed, really good autonomy. We're gonna drive around. We're gonna drive around here. Okay, should we go option A? Option A, right? We're gonna drive them around this way. Boom. There. Option B, we're gonna drive them around here and then there. What, A or B? What should we do? My man's just telling me to go for option C, huh? Okay, let's get one more A piece and then we go. Stop writing C. Alright. Alright. We might have to take a little detour and like run down this way so we don't get spotted as early. I'm gonna go for A then, because y'all can't behave. And then we're gonna get a civilian hided like on the back here, so in case like once he gets to our base and sees I don't have anything there. I'm a bit off target. I don't immediately lose the game. Right. It's gonna take a while, so I might as well turn the music back on. Everyone says C. There's no C, you assholes. Bring a CV with the con. I guess I could bring a CV. I could bring a CV. I could. It's actually a very good point. Let's get you all down here, please. No, Putin 90. You have not. Putin. I just call. What's wrong? I'd say it's 30th of December. I'd say Putin 90. The fuck is wrong with me, man? Right, we're gonna wait for this Ratel. We don't really need supply because we have good autonomy. Right, now we're just gonna buy forces to distract them. I mean, you probably expect something like this to be happening. When does the DLC come out? 30th of September. Hey Shepard, don't gaslight me here. OP Bokop. Alright. Soon our plan shall commence. Let's get you down there. I think I might just bum rush down this road. We're gonna get spotted a bit earlier, but it's... I don't know yet. We'll see. Let's get them down there first. Oh no! Stream sniper! Stream sniper! I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding, of course. Stuck in the mud. And now we can buy normal units again. Or like normal units for normal purposes. You've just been artillerying this and it's just completely empty. Oh no! Don't get in there! Don't get in there! Hey! I guess they weren't. You weren't. I guess you weren't joking when you said red dot in my base, huh? No! Boom. Dude, they're so fast, man. Fucking 120 km off-road speed. Is some shit happening here? And before CV gets stuck in, I'm like, so what? Unfortunately though, you don't get the Roy cut base CV, so you know, only 105 km off-road speed as opposed to 120. That would be so so good if you had that as well, to go with your meme push, your meme cheese. I wanna call it that even. Right, there's Milan in there, huh? Fuck you, Milan. Shut the fuck up. No, don't do this. I can't even counter battery him because I like the range. Oh, I can, because he's shooting from there. Alright. Let's bum rush down this road. Into Echo. Where's the CV? Is the CV leading? No, it's not. Okay. Oh. There we go. Actually, stop with you for a second. Then go again. The AA also a bit further behind, please. Then go again. And let's go. He'll bomb them. I'll by the time I'll have an ASF up. Did you bring AA? I did. I have a Roycat, I have a missile APs and 2 specs. Oh yes! Okay, Good idea with the Eurobeat. But not just any. Oh, I definitely got spotted. Not the CV! He got the CV! The piece of shit! Whatever. We're not gonna stop. It's last F111C as well. But we're gonna get. We still have one. We have one spec left. We have to micro this. If we don't, then we're just gonna get wrecked by Lynx H7s with 20mm. Oh no, the spag is leading! That's not how it's supposed to be. Okay, we have to keep it moving though. Oh no, he sniped my AA. That is CV? No, that's a 5-pointer. That's the CV! Come on! Please! Please! No! Oh. I shouldn't have bum rushed down right. I should have taken it the long way. Fuck, man, dude. I should have not been so lazy. I should have. Oh man. Oh man. I want to replay though. Shit, man. It was. He really didn't see it coming, but. Or like not early enough. But if I had taken the long way around like I originally wanted to, it would have probably worked so much better. Like taking, you know, going around this way and then trying to roll at this point again. But and then the fact, of course, that this Milan sniped like 3 units there didn't help either. Ah man, that's so frustrating. Yeah, I guess he really bought those challengers to stop like potential push coming down there. Interesting. I mean, it sort of worked out, but he didn't really have to do that. He could have just had them there and had an even easier time. Those Vickers really wrecked me. Yeah, that F111C. If that hadn't, if I had dodged that better. The fuck? Fuck? And then losing the login. If I was just not been, if I just microed my login bag and not been like so full of myself and thought I could, the login could do this, then also would have done. Oh, he saw it coming because of the M113s. Yeah, makes sense. I was just also way too lazy with the login. Was like, the login can handle that. The login can handle that. I suppose, you know, the Lynx probably would have had a good chance of spotting it as well. You know. Dealing with Ratel 20s in forests when you have helicopters, or like with helicopters, is so difficult. Infantry 2 was actually in here. Could have. I guess this just shows how little damage those M1 Sextons did in that forest. In that town. I wanna see when he starts. Well, first of all, when they spot it, and second of all, when he starts buying stuff for this. There the Milans are. Let's take a look. I think they had like 100% hit rate. Oh no, okay, they missed the first one. Missed another one. Kilo 105. And I can't believe this one actually connected with the CV. Man. Oopsie. Having only that single spec left also kind of screwed me over. Oh well. It was so hilarious. And then pop with the Maxes. And the Lynx 3, they're sniping my A. And I'm so the fact that I didn't get attack HQ. Man. Should have played more infantry center map if there's one. They would have just made it even harder. For at least for South Africa Armored specifically. But South Africa doesn't like infantry grinding maps. That's not what it is good at. Not particularly good at let's say head in very small place. They prefer Punch Bowl and Nuclear Winter. They have a lot of room to maneuver. But I'm already gonna end the stream, unfortunately. I'm really tired, I was working all day. But to follow up one butt with another one, and I'm talking about your mother's butt. I'm gonna stream tomorrow again, most likely. And you know, in the coming weeks as well, every now and then. Yeah. More South Africa, but maybe I'll play a bit of Commonwealth or Eastern Bloc or Red Dragons as well tomorrow. I guess, yeah, I'll let us show us more changes. Well, basically every change, but there's just a couple of too many. Many of the changes, the most important changes, have already see you December 30th, have of course already been shown in one of the blog posts where they went over one of the patches, or the patch that comes with it. There's of course coming a lot more, such as track drapers having better off-road speed. If you wanna know about the most important ones, I guess you can just check the VOD and jump to the start after I went over South Africa. I go over the important non-SA changes, or important changes to non-SA decks, but yeah. Yeah, there will be a video tomorrow as well, gameplay video, and again, like I said, around the same time probably another stream. So yeah, that was, I guess, your first impression for South Africa. Hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully see you in the next stream or the video, so whatever. Until then.